Mà này ăn theo chân chân cái chân bài chân la rồi tiêu cái chân là tiêu chân bài chân được cho má cái tàu giờ tiêu là nát trái giờ cái chân nó đang ăn cái phiêu cam má quay cái chân na qua cái tàu giờ tiêu là nát trái nóจะต่อcái chọt đó cái chân nó đang ăn cái phiêu cam quay cái chân na chỉ tới chuyện đã đang ngoan nô cái ra 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 chúng ta đang cứ luôn cái gì là của tôi trang uống đã ngồi bên tôi liền cái nào đang ngoan cho chắc cái chuyện nước đang ăn cái phiêu có quá quên cái gì na chân lúc đang ngồi như đó nắng qua nắng ngon ran chân cái chăm một cái lìm tròn cái nó đuông mà nông đại ya lâu cho lệ ăn chân lúc đang ngồi như đó nắng qua nắng ngon ran chân cái chỗ là cái lìm tròn cái nó đuông mà nông đại ya lâu cho lệ ăn Nó bơ chân nó đã bay lên cái đi trong môi ra đêm nhà trộm bài để cho ra cho mò về nhà để làm toàn cơ có đáng ngờ để làm chuyện đều trên lúc đại ya lâu cho lệ ăn để làm toàn cơ có đáng ngờ để làm chuyện đều trên lúc đại ya lâu cho lệ ăn Jenuk dah ngejauh nyen kudu jangan tertong ben panadi degumul ke jauh nyen tol bai jangan ko ngatwer ben nyen panadi jenum dah Jenuk dah ngejauh nyen kudu jangan tertong ben panadi degumul ke jauh nyen tol bai jangan ko ngatwer ben nyen panadi jenum dah the Bible in ya, would it ever go to be the content? So what you did, then the door and cut that I'm but I'm not here in jail by Okijan. Okay, then I came around for the way with Padana, would it ever go to the content? Down the bind down the die, you the room by a kid a content. Because of the love, one by the Bible. Goodbye, Dola will jump and I will let the big doctor. I am not the Goroa, 20 Goroa, no, the Goroa, like with the Jogatanya. Tinga gonna get Yamo, you will get Jogatanya. Tinga gonna get Yamo, you will get Jogatanya. Yare big by Paula Bujin Pana, you let the big doctor. I am not the Goroa, 20 Goroa, no, the Goroa, like with the Jogatanya. Tinga gonna get Yamo, you will get Jogatanya. Tinga gonna get Yamo, you will get Jogatanya.
All right, if you look at where we take late, we take a more. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be around the world, depending on your time zone. This is Billy Luke. I'm here to make a formal announcement for the candidacy of Thirik Mijak for the PMCA, which actually stands for Panaruu Community Association in Midwest States of United States. So I'm here to declare the candidacy for the Panaruu Midwest Community Association. This is why I have to make this program, so this is not going to be long. I just want to take time to read out the statement and to reach out to the wider audience of Panaruu community Midwest in particular. So I'm using this particular platform to reach out to all Jing Panaruu, Topan, the Midwest, KN Billy Luke, announcement in Baban Loy for the candidacy of Thirik Mijak Dengchul. Kwa statement in about Queen Beach, Chingi Bakwain Lano, Kuyin Karanga got some Lidi, Chalwil one, Valian and Kai for the community, the Panaruu, the Midwest. So I want to make it official to all of you, Kaway, Jing, the Panaruu of the Midwest state. Copy of the Bangi, Padang. So let me have to get a best surprise. No, Lord. Well, yeah, let me go ahead and read out the statement. Here is the statement. Thirik Mijak, PMCA formal candidacy announcement letter, October 10, 2021. Dear fellow Panaruu citizens in Midwest, I am excited to announce and declare that I am running for the Panaruu Midwest Community Association, PMCA. First and foremost, I am also launching my campaign by reaching out to you as my friends, community members, and leaders of our community to seek your community volunteer effort, endorsement, and finally, to solicit financial support to finance and run my upcoming series of campaign. Secondly, I have the privilege and honor to have earned the preliminary endorsement and support from the former community leaders of Panaruu Community Midwest, as well as the former Nebraska PCA, Panaruu Community Association chairperson, Samuel Dow, Dana Dengyom, and citizens from Panaruu Midwest State. Names are withheld. I didn't mention all the names. I am gratefully overwhelmed and humbled by your respective support and endorsement. And I am anticipating similar support from our other citizens and leaders who have not yet been reached by the news of my presidential candidacy for the PMCA, which stands for Panaruu Midwest Community Association. As an experienced and skilled former community organizer and Secretary General of both Panaruu and Padang communities in North America, I am going to utilize my experiences to positively impact a better change for the PMCA when elected to this esteemed office. My community experiences will impact the direct changes or reform to the best expectation of the PCA members. I will use my previous community achievement to deliver the drastic support and help to my people in both Midwest State and homeland. In my previous community leadership as the Secretary General, my team was able to raise the record-breaking amount of $15,000 US, and 12,000 of this total amount was appropriated under my administrative leadership to purchase an ambulance, which was directly donated to the ruined Farian County Hospital in 2007. That is one of the achievements that I made during my service as the Secretary General for the Panaruu community from 2004 to 2006. So it was only a leadership tenure for one term. So in that short period of time, I was able to accomplish a record-breaking legacy, of which I raised $15,000 US just from individual contribution, and there was no governmental grant, nor were there any donation from the government or any other donors that donate to charitable organization. So this was just an individual donation from the members that were committed to serve our community by that time. So I raised about $15,000 under that administration that I served for, and that was our effort, collective effort as the leaders that were serving during that particular time. So that is the record that I can boast about because I served previously in the community. So I think I should be trusted to be given the opportunity to serve the community when I seek it. And this is the first time I'm seeking the community service. Let me continue to read this. I will use my community experience as revealed to formulate better policies and to precisely deliver to people's expectation. I will definitely use my managerial skill and ethical values such as accountability and transparency and integrity to manage and appropriate the PMCA resources to tackle and fund the project of Midwest State. I will listen to the voices of our members and citizens and act as they demand and desire to their best interest by looking after their overall general welfare in terms of lending them money, looking after our sick people, help them in finding jobs, offering legal service, and also helping our people to insure themselves in case of health complication that may occur. We should actually educate our citizens in Midwest State to be able to acquire insurance, particularly life insurance. In case of death, one can actually be covered by life insurance expenses, which have also become a burden to our community whenever there is a news of anyone dying from any unexpected circumstances that arise. So this is one of the agenda to actually improve the living standard of our people in Midwest State. That is going to be #1 priority. So we have to prioritize the desire and the demand of our people. What are the dying interests that ought to be addressed? So Kakabika Queen in detail when the campaign kick off later this week. So this is just an announcement. And this is to give you a glimpse of what actually you expect to come in the campaign. So we are going to actually launch so many announcements very soon. And do not be surprised when that campaign kick off. In terms of lending money, looking after our sick people, help them in finding jobs, offering legal service, promoting cultural activities, initiate massive community fundraising event to accumulate resources for use. Fellow citizens, you know very well that I'm going to run a vigorous and effective campaign in order to win the election. Ladies and gentlemen, to run the PMCA campaign require the financial support or help from the members to finance expenses to be incurred during the campaign. So your help is anticipated and highly appreciated in advance. With your communal support, I'm looking forward to receive your help to my winning teams and join our campaign team bandwagon to deliver the #1 priorities. If you would like to discuss and critique my campaign platform manifesto and help me in any way, please do not hesitate to contact me or our campaign team at Panaruu Midwest @gmail.com. That is going to be our official campaign email that is going to be used for formal communication in case of people who would like to contact. So this is exactly the formal announcement. Today it is official, and the campaign is about to kick off later this week. So stay tuned. And I would also like to announce to you someone that has been nominated for as let me check it out. She was supposed to be here. She's a lady anyway. Unfortunately, because of the differences in time zone, she's not going to be available tonight. So that's why I'm on the screen by myself. So ladies and gentlemen, this program today was about formal candidacy announcement for Thirik Mijak for Panaruu Midwest Community Association, United States. And in addition to that, I would like to announce to the general public that Madam Sarah Quart for the TLM Campaign Communication Director. So Sarah Quart is going to be the Media Communication Director. She will be managing and administering all the communication messaging to our citizens and to the various campaign group. And so she's the one who is going to be handling the publicity of our campaign. So stay tuned, and tomorrow we might come back to live video, and our campaign will kick off from there. And that's when you will be able to see our manifesto and other things that are tied to it. Everything is still classified at this point because there are other candidates out there that are gearing up to launch their campaign. So all our campaign platform or manifesto remain confidential until we launch an official campaign later this week. So stay tuned. This was all about announcement. This has become formal today. It has become official. So do not be surprised tomorrow to see Thirik Mijak campaigning for Panaruu Midwest Community Association. And we are looking forward to see you on November 25th to November 2026. That's when the general election will likely take place. So yen ko balwe man tin am jam tong jing ka announcement ko jalo tong English janin wore ke God in English ke just a statement a remark de ke kajan in ke loyal ni ne ya tong English yen ke ba la ke ben cholwe ke Thirik Mijak ding chol bind the Panaruu the Midwest Panaruu the Midwest ta yok tarik de ngol ko kwen we gol chok ne we yinga ke golen chok ngo lu yen yok that history at our time when this community association was established in 2012. So some of you might be wondering ngochi yedi ke Panaruu community the Midwest kenena we will advise we William take stay tuned to so many posters that we can release very soon, and then from there campaign will be a kick off. So now ran kuyin ke chol Panaruu Midwest ke yinga the Panaruu Midwest ke state kitman town in North Dakota, ataw North Dakota thin, ataw South Dakota thin, ataw Michigan, ataw Minnesota, ataw Wisconsin, ataw Illinois, ataw Missouri, ataw Iowa, ataw Nebraska, ataw Colorado, ataw Kansas State. All these states make up the combination of Midwest state. Midwest state kege heartland of United States of America. So each state kake ungiro kiye Panaruu utauti ke yi ne part of it. Kuyen campaign ya kick off already ke campaigning na lo repin underground. So ka yeke your telephone every household has been contact or you can inform. So campaigning gonna be video officially go ngijinu ba nyatere. So candidate big benbi campaign na bi. So kene ba rodwi ku ba ja stay tuned ku ba dak ku jo ala ko ping issue dun te big jam tin e kango ke concern the Midwest we ngo bi Midwest the Panaruu bi kon Panaruu back home tui e ka ka lay out create ban ge jazz ku ka bi jo kwen bi ke ten a limu we ko won te bi jo la chwe e ban chan ba gi pianga dik brand bi diel pin dik ku bi ping ku ba de e candidate do ko bi ni jam ki di gun bla wa pio ke ka won je ke mon ni yen ka ye Thirik Mijak yo kan ti lui ka bit community and a community organizer myself. It's not the fact that any activist, you know. Mini golok ben fa United States of America and about like well ko community gol chogun than Junubin ko. From 2004 to 2006 in ke golo community that chok Panaruu Community Association in the United States. One jilo fan Kenya okay chol Panaruu Youth Association. Now one chuk ben Pan America. A chuk ben will be a Panaruu Community Association. Now one community ben jo what up in fan the America. Kike over change your ben PR. Kujoku will be a chol Panaruu Community Association. Lakini ko boko ye user. Now one chuk ben America go kulele yen kan brana ben betatin randi ku tingit ku met ku lo include ben booked under one umbrella go ku jo manam gule ye na bija chol Panaruu Community Association. So that Panaruu Community Association on can be reformed from the youth association to community association in order to make it inclusive. E ko junte ke sit den gobai kin ka ko on ji en jo ben chaka ye. So ko ke jo ben kwan e gol le chok ke chan ben kwan ka ye secretary general of Panaruu. Ke lo general lecture. So I was in trust with the position of Secretary General. So from 2004 to 2006, it was only two years. That means a one-term leadership. So in that one-term leadership, work by Chan Ben Louis successfully Gaia demonstration at that particular time. Chan $15,000 Ben Juar, where Juar take from the members. Where she donates. What are the government grant to Ben P? Other donors in Chechen. By that time, it's in Paris in KLO. Just individual contribution. Individual contribution can ban from the members of the community won't check your bio, found out we go low. So Kitchen Ben Loy, despite the fact that we were facing a lot of challenges of keep 15,000, I took Ben you are Thirik, where we I took 12,000 US dollar, I took Ben Baby, on Chitam the Joto to 2006. Ku to ku kekwe pan Kenya achio ambulan chu bala o ku le ku parien bi parien hospital bia ye ni ndike ke gala se kene donation na chu lo ga ku tok tem da ku jaran ji di jawo wa ya te go from there ke chiro dio ba lo ten ke rani Panaruu be no medam ne ene je Thirik ngi la data de still Panaruu community ngor ku lu this kuran je ba nya ni lo ti kiden ji lo ene ba keden ni ye na bo ba jam record ku ka chen not only shall lose secretary general of Panaruu community da America anti Louis Kaman over one of the co-founders ko ji ke Louis padang in North America in the number forum of jam tin ye na one of the co-founder woni ke bi padang in South America okay bi nya okay ko ji ke Louis initiated ku met ko ni woni both to Canada, United States.
Powering off.
Okay, being nyal. So can one choking law initiated in this idea with a jing padang in North America. Yeah, and Ben Morka appointed because it was a temporary leadership. In order to go to community general assembly to join you can be joke on your band and say no official. So yeah, and Jing Morka Ben Quine. Kaya Secretary General, the Jing Padang in North America. So, and Japan Louis Guy Secretary General. Until the differences, Jacaro Ben Lowy, Padang, Mariana, it was a political difference. Japan Louis arise. Get them and Dagon, be our late brother, George Authority, when Ben called the Bine, the Fan Jungle, 2010, could be cheating again. It's the other Kanaka Gala 2009. Because that majority of the citizens get young padang, chick ban really in, men the padang, kid okay, the community ever called ye. It can no one keep some consistencies. Kept we go young padang, work a part of Jonglei state. I kick a ben yard, just bend their differences then. It can no one a chat association ben Louis Dray, a lower kingdom of Benetry. One key best majority can be insist now and you can think of go lay now they orange and we know for dam just because of some consistency interest book follow yet and kakuan keep a down can a melody you know one yen be janam near galada today but down won't teach the yoke I can't keep you interpin who be you low officially in a way one he said then ke jeng padang of North America e bien way kwa yen and jamata ri ka chin ko kwat ane insider of communities ko on ke bat community de Panaruu community de geng padang ki ken ke chan lui ka ne bela ben ke label ni chan lui sa kaman ke label de dande da kunam ko ngi junu Sudan or which ke den cho red army ta revolutionary SPLA when go cho log boy or South Sudan seed of the nation in a hien ben go ka kwanwan ka ran information. I was the secretary of information la data de so position in a lower hell ke jaman tin ke just experience kien te jan ke lui community ko ngolo bien get that qualification. So just to give you a brief background about who I am, who shall you serve in the community. And ke tin la we ku yan bu coach ku detail ki ECBD abu ngor ko release manifesto ben bit ku there other issues of concern when we do campaigning abu kan more in the process of the campaign we kick up very soon. Ayen we chakale we yan bu coach ten ken ke we below 30 minutes. Ayen chokran.